Hi everybody, I'm Julia. Welcome to Julia Lives. Today we are on Marco Island in Florida, standing on South Marco Beach. It's $8 to park here, but you can use that receipt at any Collier County beach. So after this, I'm going to head over to Tigertail Beach and take a look around there. You want to get here earlier though, because there's only 70 spots. So the parking attendant at Tigertail told me to come over here first because he said after about 10 o'clock it's touch and go on the parking if you want to find a spot here, whereas Tigertail has about 230 spots available, so you can head over there a little bit later. Before we begin, I always appreciate it when you hit that like button. It does something to the YouTube algorithm. That way more people will see this video who are searching for it. Thanks to everybody who's subscribed, and if you haven't subscribed yet, I'd love to invite you to join me and become a subscriber of this channel. Let's begin and take a look around. The parking lot is about a block away from the beach. There is not great signage showing you where to go, but just follow the hotels and you'll run right into the beach. This video is just from a day trip. There is so much more to see and do on Marco Island than I was able to capture, but I wanted to share what I saw. It's very laid back, tropical, and just beautiful. Now, that boardwalk takes you right over to the beach. I saw a lot of people shelling here. Looked like locals with their buckets and just enjoying the atmosphere. I did not see this grill open, but I believe it's in a hotel. You'd have to look a little farther to find that. I also did not see chairs for rent here. I did see a lot of people fishing though. The shells are very dense on Marco Island, so you'll definitely want some kind of water shoes or something. Once you get into the water, it's not bad, but the beach itself has quite a few areas or just random shells that's kind of like stepping on a Lego, so you might want something for your feet. This is the walk back to the parking lot. Again, it's only about a block, and there is a playground here too if it's not too hot and your kids wanted to stop and play for a few minutes before you leave to your final destination. Plenty of souvenir shops on Marco Island. You could also stop at Publix and get a couple of beach chairs. I did not see a lot of rentals, or any really to speak of. I also stopped at this little Italian deli that I found on TripAdvisor, pizza by the slice and a fabulous key lime cheesecake to go. You can sit right outside on the deck there and eat. Great place to go if you're at the beach and you don't want to go in and sit down. There's a lot of restaurants on Marco Island, but again, when you're sandy and you want something fast, this is a great option. The playground did not appear to be open to the public, and the snack shop was also closed. This restroom was available, but it's quite a distance from the beach, so I would be aware of that as well. There's a lot of information here about the birds on Tigertail, and then there's also a little area that looks like at some point they may have had classes or something like that. From this overlook, you're looking at the lagoon that is one area of Tigertail. You do not have to walk through that lagoon to get to the beach. I'm going to show you in a minute how to get to the beach, but you'll see people trekking across that thing, and I read reviews on TripAdvisor where people complained that is absolutely not the only way to get to the beach. You could choose to do that. I did not. So you'll see people walking. That's again not the main beach. That's just the lagoon side of the beach. It is pretty, but once you get over to the actual beach, you'll really see what we're talking about here. So if you don't want to walk through all that muck, there are 6 areas in the parking lot. This is parking area 6. drive all the way down to the end of the lot, and if it's crowded, you won't be able to find a spot down here. This was about, I think, 10 a.m., but you'll find this little boardwalk, and that will be the closest area to park to get to the beach. And then you're just gonna head left, turn left when you go out. It said there were chair rentals. Again, I didn't see any here. I also didn't see a restroom except for in the parking lot there. So once you get out into the beach, you'll have to turn around and come back if you need to. Now this is the lagoon side, so when you walk down that boardwalk, you're here. Again, not the main beach. You're gonna walk out, and you'll see in a minute here, there was a little kid chasing a snake. And that also was on the news, just to leave the snakes alone. So if you have a snake lover in your family, make sure they understand that those can be poisonous. So anyway, he was having fun, but there were definitely adults yelling at him to stop. This is what we're talking about, okay? You see the difference between this and the lagoon? There is quite a difference. I saw people lounging on the lagoon side, and I don't know if they didn't realize that was not the actual beach or they just preferred that. I did feel like there was a bit of an odor on that lagoon side, so to me, I would walk over here. Bring a chair. If you don't, you can rest in the sand. Again, this is also a beach that's fairly dense with shells, so be aware of that. Not quite as dense as South Marco Beach, so it's not quite as treacherous as that, but you may prefer to have a chair or an umbrella too. Again, I didn't see those for rent either, but quite a beautiful area, great for families. There's one of those patches of shells that you'll find, and I also did not see food available anywhere, so you'll want to bring that too.